You do not argue. Your pals argue. She is no longer present. You become an officer if you follow the rules. This can only be held together by us. Where have you been, Riley? I will reveal everything to you. You must spend a few hours with me. Do you have faith in me? Keep your eyes open. I'm going to show you the tonight. The mall's four wonders. We might be in charge of things, or, like, the future if you return. There is a firefighter. Yes. Put it down, Ellie. None of this nonsense even concerned me. Prepare to run. It's a terrible feeling to try to save someone only to fail. And it is, in fact, the feeling that Joel finds himself immersing himself in each and every day because he is terrified that it will occur again. He is able to take being shot at. He can take being kicked and punched. Being confronted with the experience of losing his child once more is something he cannot possibly comprehend, and he sees Ellie developing into that. Ellie has a hard time forming relationships, primarily because the ones she has established have been cruelly broken up. Joel and she are alike in that regard. It was amazing to be able to explore areas that, in my opinion, are very much a part of the game's experience but can be expanded upon. You will not frighten us. The inner lives of these characters are one of those things. The fact that he's experiencing a physical reaction to that was added to the show. He is out of breath. It hurts his chest. It's a combination of his age, the recent events, his terminal illness, and his connection to Ellie. Elliot doesn't quite understand what's going on with him because he's so scared. Joel simply has the feeling that he must save those around him. Joel attends this school, and he believes he must save his brother. After that, he lands in Jackson. He doesn't have to save his brother. In fact, his brother is doing well. This location actually works. Canmore only filming Jackson, a small town. I simply asked, who is the bank? Whose brand new lights, they got everything, I thought. They have all we require. Because I can simply arrive on set and it just makes my job easier. Imagine entering a town and being able to stock a half-acre stable with cows, horses, sheep, and other animals. Building the paddock, stables, and everything else in the parking lot in the middle of town was my favorite part of that. We are not doing anything insignificant when we enter these locations. There, we spend a lot of time. We're out of luck if there is one business on a street we want to film that refuses to cooperate. Fortunately, everyone has accommodated us wherever we have gone. Jackson. This lovely community is it. It's the nearest some gathering has come to the world that we know, the world that we live in, that they could watch films, that they could observe Christmas. I am sorry for your children. It's fine. Kevin Sarah was Joel's daughter when I was a kid. Joel stumbles outside in a beautiful moment and thinks he sees his daughter. We endure the concept that when he saw her with her daughter, he would think, that's what I would have, just for a split second. We always make an effort to retain her spirit in the scene. Between Joel and Tommy, I believe there is always a ghost in the room. I'm having trouble sleeping. I only do it. I have never done anything but fail. I believe that every person who has lost a child experiences grief in a unique way. I believe Maria poured herself into the people because that was what she had. Additionally, Joel may have kind of collapsed. I just get the impression that he just entered himself. However, witnessing Maria and Joel's distinct approaches to those losses is something else. I have also lost people. You don't know what loss is. Additionally, that scene is possibly the most well-known one from the game. We nearly executed it. We made a few minor adjustments. I thought it was important how it was carried out in general. We adhere strictly. I have cared for everyone who has either passed away or left me. Except for you, me, and Pedro. Everyone is a fucking mess. That put a real strain on both of us. And when you put too much pressure on yourself to do something, it can be hard to do it the way you want to. Yes, but that scene kept me up all night. I lacked envy for them. Therefore, attempting to create a scene that exists in the game and is, sort of, steered into people's minds, they made it their own, and it is equally beautiful. Ellie acknowledges her fear and says that he makes her feel less afraid. Joel understands how to inform her that she makes him more afraid. That fear arises whenever you care about someone or something. Joe knows, at the very least, the greatest fear is certain to be being alone. Joe, put your eyes open.